Where we at, Nick? World Cup, baby! Woo!
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Josh. Welcome to the Mitsu Times YouTube channel. This is my 2023 World Cup Final recap. This is my second time at this event. Even better than the first time, which I didn't even think was possible. Some great racing. If you've never been to this event, please put it on your calendar for next year. This is one event you have to see in person. I've watched tons of the flow racing, and it's great to see all the racing there, but you don't get to experience all the action in person. The pits are open, so you can literally walk through, talk to all the racers, get close with the cars, be able to see everyone's setup. It's a really, really cool experience. I want to give a huge shout out to anyone who said what's up, talked to me about the website, talked to me about their car. I always love that. Love talking to about little improvements to the website or talking about their goals for moving up on the website. I always have time for that kind of talk. I'm sorry that we didn't get more time to hang out. It felt like over those 3 or 4 or 5 days, I had a full-time job from sunup to sundown, just trying to keep up with everybody. We had 14 Mitsubishis. We had 6 Evos, 3 2Gs, 3 1Gs, and 2 StarQuest. So we had 12 Mitsubishis qualify. And really, overall, everyone did a really great job. I hope that we see some more Mitsubishis next year. If you're building a car for IFO rules or for shootout rules, please consider looking at the World Cup Final rules and trying to build your car for Mean Street or Wild Street or something like that, because it would be awesome if we could have more cars out there representing our community. Again, huge thank you to all the racers for going out there and taking a swing at it, and I always love to see these amazing machines in action. I'm going to go through each one of them one at a time. All right, up first we have Kevin Collins. He was the only DSM in Mean Street this year. He qualified really well, and then first round he was up against Jason Flesher's Evo and didn't make it past the first round, but had a great showing overall. I really think a lot of people should be checking out his build and trying to set up something similar so they can get into Mean Street. Up next, also from the Early Performance camp, is Jared Early's 4G63 StarQuest. Looks a little weird on the small tires, I always think. Jared had a great showing. Seemed not to have any problems at all. Just got paired in eliminations first round against Devin, and gave it the moon tune and just came up a little bit short.
Lo escucharon bien, vaya haciendo sus últimos ajustes, Aula versus Stream, categoría Mickey Thompson.
Alright, again, now we'll take the arm, so they're all going to have to move the wall to where Brian would have made contact with it, so. Yeah, folks.
Up next, we got Mirjan. Man, last year he really struggled. This year he was killing it. I mean, the RRT team was definitely working hard between rounds, but he made it into eliminations and, you know, just got knocked out first round. But this thing was definitely moving out. They did a great job, whatever changes they made to get this car going straight. Up next, we have Mr. Mike Wohler in the Gas Stroker 2G. Mike had a great outing. I'm sure he probably had a lot of fun because he didn't have to work on the car hardly at all. I think a sensor let go early into like Saturday, and he was back out there. Got knocked out first round. Just said he didn't turn it up enough. All right, up next we have Nick Amaral and the Wild Evo. I think Nick and the boys, they certainly got their money's worth this year. Last year was a little bit disappointing, disheartening for the group. First round of elimination, they knocked out a Camaro that was running 7.1s, and you know, great overall. Just came up a little short in the second round. All right, up next we have Rich Ong and the Team Ong 1G. This would probably be a World Cup that Rich would like to forget. There was a lot of struggles, a lot of drivetrain issues, but no one had as much fun as Rich did. So I hope to see him out there again next year. All right, up next we have Chris Rankin and the Relic X2, the world's quickest and fastest Mitsubishi bodied car. This thing was amazing to see in action. This was the first time it'd been out doing quarter-mile stuff. Chris was making some absolutely killer hits. Got clipped in the second round of eliminations at the top end, just barely got eliminated. And he was still making 5-second passes like it was nothing. So I hope to see this car out again next year. All right, up next we have Devin and the Red Demon. World Cup wouldn't be World Cup without the Demon. It's always seems to be a fan favorite. Devin and his crew, they put in a lot of time getting this car back together between rounds. There was something going on with melting pistons, and Devin beat Jared early in first round of eliminations, and then he beat Corvette second round of eliminations, and just didn't have enough engine components to rebuild it again in time for the third round of eliminations, but he was definitely put on a show.
Final 5 the last 10 years.
All right, up next we got Jason Flesher and the Angry Arrow Evo 8. Once Jason got this thing off the trailer and got it all set up, it was definitely on a mission. Jason and his crew, whatever they did to this thing, it was definitely moving. He's almost back to where his old chassis was. Beat Kevin Collins in the first round of eliminations, and then unfortunately broke an input shaft in the second round of eliminations. But we hope to see him back next year. All right, up next we got Aaron Gregory and the Not the Red Rocket 1G. Aaron didn't end up qualifying due to some transmission issues or some other driveline issues, but still I think he's going to spend the offseason figuring out what it is and come back even bigger and badder next year. All right, up next we got Brad Gary and the Mean Green TPG Tuning 2G. Brad had some tuning issues here and there, but got it ironed out and it was set to kill for sure. Just got paired up against Cletus's Leroy, which ended up winning the class first round and got eliminated. I don't even need to tell you that Raif had his RRT Motorsports Evo set to kill, because you know he always does. Raif was unfortunately fighting some clutch issues. I think he used up so many he didn't have any left and was combining parts to make more usable clutches. And unfortunately it cost him in the first round of eliminations, but Raif was he was happy with the car overall, so I think once he gets the clutch issues sorted out, it's going to be unstoppable next year. Up next, we have Ben Hochman with the Hochman Fabrication and Speed Black Zenith Evo. Whatever changes Ben has made to this car, it was an absolute rocket ship out there at MIR. He got a new personal best, putting himself at number 5 on our Evo list. He made it through first round of eliminations and just came up a little bit short in the second round. But Ben said he has some pretty serious upgrades for this car in the off season, so be on the lookout for this car. All right, I was saving the best for last. We have Lucas English and the English Racing Evo. Now, Lucas got a personal best of 7.62, putting himself at second place on our Evo list. Not only that, but the car seemed to be performing phenomenal at World Cup Finals. After each racer would make a pass, I would try to go to their pit and check on them. A lot of the guys would, have the hood up, wrenching on it, or maybe underneath it, wrenching on it. I would drive by the English Racing pit, and I would just see Lucas on the laptop checking some stuff over, making some changes. So this thing really seemed to be holding together. Unfortunately, got eliminated. Looked like starting to have clutch issues there towards the end of the event. But with that 7.62, definitely be on the lookout for this car next year. All right, that's all I got. I want to say a big thank you to all the racers for answering my questions between rounds, for letting me get in the way and take some pictures and some videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys really liked it. These pictures here are from the sold out crowd on Sunday to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And then finally, I'm going to leave you with the video of Jared Early versus Devin Shultz in the Red Demon. Look forward to doing another one.